Hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. We are watching a whole bunch of buses heading off into Clearwater. I went ahead and added 2 circular routes for Clearwater, something different yet again, and that's what those guys are off to do. Hopefully start to pick up some passengers. Today's phase 3. And I do want to thank you in the comments for your well wishes on me getting better. And I'm about better, you'll be pleased to know. So things are going to resume as normal. Well, apart from the ice storm currently passing through us in Texas. But we've got a build to do today, haven't we? We've got to finish off our connection down to Chesapeake. Alright, UI is up. And it was rightly pointed out, our train did a flip, didn't it, with its cab ride at the end of the last episode. And that's because it's going to be heading to Clearwater, but the Clearwater stop, the first one, so after the first Clearwater stop it then goes back to Athens and then does the third stop is Clearwater again. I'm not overly concerned about that. It's nice to see, though, we have some passengers before I put the buses in. We guessed we might get a few passengers as we could reach those commercial buildings over there towards the, what is this? The southern side of Clearwater. So yeah, he's going to be heading back to Athens and then he'll continue on his route. The reason I say I'm not overly bothered about that is because we've got to change his route again, haven't we? Once we have completed the full line, which will take us down to Chesapeake there. It's not far. We kind of go around the houses to get there, but we don't really have the available grade to get down there directly. We might try it at some point, but I like this. I like what's going on here. Should we check how Chesapeake is doing on their growth now? Let's get you down here. There we go. Charts. Oh, well. We rectified that, didn't we? Suppliers. Are we getting everything we require? Yeah, there we go. Clearwater Goods Factory is sending us 3 goods. So, should we get this done? I'm going to make a few changes. I've already deleted the other island platform thing we had going on because it was asked if we could have separate stations. We can cheat a little bit in that regard, and there'll be a single station that looks like it's 2 stations. That means we don't have to worry too much about the reach of this station and what it actually connects into. So let's get some tracks in. This is going to be the electrified section. We're going to have a gap in the middle. And this is going to be a second station running up this side. Yeah, but we're not going to connect up to there. It's going to be completely separate. So we need passenger platforms. What we might do with this one is when we get the newer looking stations available to us, we'll give them the newer platforms and covering. There we go. Believe it or not, that is all one station. It's kind of nice when you can do it like that. What I'm hoping is we can have another building. I'm not sure how this will look, but another building down the side might be lovely. Yeah, we have to get rid of... oh, what's going on? That's interesting. I don't want to break it. I'm going to put that in and just see what happens. I've never seen that before. How does that work? It's kind of cool. Can we fit a little road down here? Oh, go on. I have never seen that. That is brilliant. Yeah, you go there. I mean, can we get it? Oh, that's even better. Right, yes, but we'll bring this down all the way so we can make a little road head down the side where that runs out. Hopefully into that connection there. Oh, that's kind of beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I love that. I didn't know that was a thing. And then you get rid of... Oh, no, that's rubbish. I've ruined it, guys. It was perfect. We've got to be careful how we do this then. Now, will that be okay? There we go. There we go. That's nice. But yeah, we can have the access road back in here then, can't we? Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, that's lovely. I don't know what it's for, but it's something different, isn't it? Right, let's get you flattened out. And then smoothed off. Official episode, really early. I'm looking forward to seeing how much use this gets and if it helps all these towns grow up this northern end, because they're the last ones to get connected. We still have connections to what's the one we don't have a passenger station? Yeah, Providence. We do have roads heading there, so they're not completely out the way. One suggestion in the comments was they would like to see intercity bus travel. That might be the one. Providence. It has no rail connection. We'll make us some, well, I mean, we've got highways down to Phoenix, and I believe we've got a highway down to Palmdale as well, but we'll make sure they've got a highway from Chesapeake, and we'll give them, they'll have bus services galore with a big bus depot in there. It's very American, isn't it? I do like that. I don't know why we're picking on Providence. I mean, everywhere else has passenger services via rail. That's fine though, isn't it? There we go. Do we like this? It's something a little different, isn't it? Down the middle, paint tools. Maybe we'll put a fence in, guys. Oh, we've got this fancy thing, this pavement, but it's a bit garish. I mean, it's okay, but it's a bit much on the old eyes there. That, however, is pleasant. I mean, we could have that all the way down. I'm going to go gravel, I think. Let's pick some gravel. This colour gravel. Yeah, just so it's all tidy down between the two stations here. We could always have a fence run between the two as well. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? Tidied it up. Yeah, we could definitely have a fence blocking this off. Which one would we want? And one where people can't... Well, it's a bit excessive, isn't it? Prison-like. What about these? These might be okay. That one. That, yes. Possibly. I kind of like the idea of this one, so we'll see how this one looks. We don't want to go too far close to that. If we put that along up to there, I sort of like it. Put you in there, finish. That's alright, isn't it? That's kind of nice. It feels like a whole section now. Perhaps baggage cars and stuff go in there. Some mail or something. That's nice. It's kind of a lovely station, isn't it? Yeah. This is platforms 1 and 2 now. This is platforms 3 and 4. So it is one station, obviously, but they've got 2 separate station buildings, but they act as one. I would hope they're going to put some shops on here, ideally. What we got? Industrial, residential. It could be either. These are all residential, right next to the train station with a little industrial building parked in the middle. I mean, are these all train spotters? You would hope so, right? They wouldn't complain. Right, let's get us some coverings on here and a way across the 2 stations for any people that wish to change trains. We'll get one there and one up that end. If you're just changing trains, we don't need one down here. And I would say that one's not required. I think you have to delete that first, and then you've got to delete that. Yes, there we go. Now it doesn't have an underpass. It doesn't technically need a covering. There we go. There we go. Just the coverings down there. If it's a sunny day, you might not want to be under the coverings. If it's chucking it down, you're all going to get under the coverings. It's quite busy, isn't it? We should probably upgrade that train track as well, shouldn't we? To the newer one, just so it blends in better. There we go. It's all the same now. We've got electrification over this side. And that's the one that's going to head down. Now, we need to rework this station yet again. These are going to be through tracks. These 2. we currently drop off and pick up down here. And we're going to shift everything across. And yes, these are going to be passenger lines. Our freight is then going to drift off. And we'll probably separate here. Well, it's time to demolish everything. So we've got it paused. We're going to redo the junction work. It's nice that our, what's this, second station perhaps? I think it was second. Is getting a full-on rework now along with our line as well. Now, time for the shenanigans to begin. So these two through tracks, they're going to be dedicated for our passenger line, which means we're going to have to figure out how to move this across without losing everything on it. I would prefer not to lose everything on it, but we can do it from this point, can't we? So what we're going to have now is, this is going to be standard track there, and we'll delete the tracks just here. So it removes this platform as an actual platform. Then we'll have our drop-offs and pickups. So we're going to need double track. I mean, we could toy with it and have it look a little different, I guess. We could share a platform, but I'd rather not. I think we'll go something like that, and then we'll have an outside platform. That does give us the opportunity to have some more buildings this side if we ever need them. I don't think we will. So this is all being deleted. They should move to this platform, is what I'm hoping. And it shouldn't get deleted completely. Obviously, our lines are going to be broken. There we go. There we go. That's your new platform. It's moved it to the correct one as well. I love that. Right, let's get rid of all this. That's not required anymore. There we go, guys. We've got another new layout. I love, because I was painting the ballast underneath it. You can see where the tracks used to go. And we'll be going again. We'll draw a little bit of track either side out here. We don't want catenary on these ones. This is going to be the freight lines, and we'll head up that way. We do want to curve, and then what we can do is use that piece of track there to get our passenger line running. We'll electrify it once we're done. Ooh, you're doing the sillies, aren't you? Perhaps if we do it like that? No. Oh, there. We do have sections where it doesn't do it. So keep dragging it until it stops doing it. It must be something to do with the... Oh, I figured it. Yeah, it's to do with the segments, the nodes that there are connecting stuff. There you go. It's lovely, isn't it? Oh, I finally figured that out after about... how many years is that? Right, so it's going to get quite busy up here. We will be merging back in. That's the old main line. And we are going to be merging up this end. So this one's going to cross in at, that'll do. Doesn't matter on the speed, does it really? And then it's going to cross in or cross over again. We'll have this branch out and follow that around. Except it's going to go into that track there. There we go. Well, I don't like it. I think what I'll do, instead of doing that, I'll do that in one swoop from here and then get this one tidied up after I've done that. So that's going to go in something like that, yes. Something like that. That's the one. This is the one that's going to have to cross over first. Yeah, that's going to have to cross over... Oh no, it won't, will it? This doesn't need to cross over at all. That one's heading through. So it's just this one that needs to cross over. And we can have this cross over a little later. There we go. There we go. And then we branch out there and then up here, maybe. Yes. It's not going to be busy enough to worry too much about crossings like this. But I do like that. Yeah, and then we need something similar happening up this end. This is now this track from here, because the other one's going to go alongside it, the passenger line, and branch off about there. Should do, shouldn't it? And then we need both of these. One of them's a through track. One of them's going to cross over. So we need to come over like we did before. And then branch out into here. And then that's the terminus section. For our train running all the way down from Phoenix. Tools. Electrification. All of this is going to be electrified down here. And it's going to be all the way through the station. We'll definitely know which one the passenger line is now, as that's the only one that's going to be electrified. There we go. And we're not going to electrify the crossover. No, we're just going to electrify. There's no beams whatsoever. That's okay. Physics. We don't worry about that. There are mods where you could add these in, but it's fine. It's fine. Dear oh dear. It works. That's all I care about. Right, this is going to be a bit of a sharp turn, but we don't really mind about that, do we? I guess we want this one to glide in. Fairly nice. We don't mind it slowing down because it's running into a terminus. You can go up there. Then you're going to come round and branch in up there. Do we want crossovers? Probably. We can have one there, can't we? And then another one just there. There we go. Nice little terminus. Get you smoothed off. More official episode, of course. I don't like all these rocks. Let's get a bit of deleting underway. That's not it. There we go. This one. Let's get those gone. This is where we've been working. We don't want rocks there, do we? No. Lovely. Get those gone. And that. And the little bush as well. What are you doing there? Beautiful. Right. More official episode. Let's get the brush size up. Oh, official episode. So relaxing. Get all of our new track. This got much bigger. Over the course of the episode, it's grown no end. I don't know what we got all these rocks around for. We're using them. That's what we're doing. We're breaking them down into ballast. That's why they're vanishing now. There we go. We've got a little story as to where the rocks go. I don't know what you're doing, but we're going to tidy up your terrain. There we go. Now you look like you're part of the scenery. Is that nice? I think we're good. Yeah, we don't need to connect down here just yet. Because we do connect up this end. There is a way for the trains to branch off and head that way as well. Right, we have the full connection. We need plenty of signalling, that's for sure. This is going to be a one-way signal, isn't it? With two heads. Better than one. Dictate traffic from that point. And we'll need some sort of fancy going on this end, won't we? Goodness me. Well, it's technically only... Oh, no, this is heading the opposite way. This is heading this way. So, but we need one in the middle for the passenger line. Which do we want? I mean, the bridge mount might work. I wouldn't mind seeing how these... Oh, they're above. Yeah, there you go. They're above the catenary. That's nice. Yeah, you go there then. One way, definitely. We could have this two-way. Not that one. This one, two-way. Just for a bit of extra scenery. It'd probably never be used. We could also route trains through there as well. And I don't like a clearing signal. Do I? Yeah, I don't mind a clearing signal here, I guess. It would block the junction, but it would block it anyway, regardless of what's happening. Let's get our gantry over here. We need 3. Does it look the business? That's all I'm concerned about. Let's put you in. Do you look the business? Do you work? Ah, that's why it's so high. Oh, well played. Yeah, I love that. And then we'll just have a single clearing signal up here. That'll be fine. For the passenger service, if we can get it just about right. Yeah, doesn't... Oh, that could be one way. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's starting to happen, isn't it? Should we have some dirt down here? I mean, we could have gravel. I feel like dirt will be fine. Is that dirt? No, that's the wrong one. This one. Yeah, just some dirt down here. Clear it up a bit. There we go. Lovely. Lovely. Same up there, I guess. Would work. It's a bit industrial, isn't it? A touch. Giant rock. How did you escape me? There we go. We'll leave some of the grass in. Don't mind. A little bit more official episode. You're looking a little bit bumpy down here. We did just build that, though, didn't we? I mean, we could get some leveling going. It should be all flat down here regardless, shouldn't it? The new area, or a new piece of track, is the old piece of track. Lots going on down here now. Smooth off the edges. That should sit perfect. And this is where we share the line with our freight again. Get that tidied up. Bit of a rock base going on the side there. Get rid of these trees. Not required. Not on the side of the rock face anyway. It just doesn't make sense, does it? I mean, it could happen. But there we go. There we go. Goodness me. I'm sure they're multiplying. Now, those famous replicator rocks. Oh dear. They're all hugging our line here. Oh dear. That's not flat. A more official episode. Just to get the side of the track looking a little tidier. Unnecessary dead grass. Beautiful. Beautiful. I guess we could have another gantry running across here. It would sort of make sense. 2 heads for that one. 1 way, absolutely. And then what would it be for this one? Nothing for that one. And that will be single running that way. And that should be it. And then we'll need our there. There we go. It fits. Brilliant. Oh, it's lovely. It's a busy section now. Let's get us another signal this side. There we go. Bit of blocking. Oh, the visibility of the signals is actually perfect with the catenary when they're on the gantry there, isn't it? Absolutely marvelous. Yeah. There we go. And you will need a signal, but we can fit one sat on the side of the track here. This one will need a clearing signal to get back onto, not one way though, back onto the freight line, up to the main line. Our trains are a bit grumpy. Who's grumpy? Anglo-Saxon Oil and Fuel Freight. Of course you are. We're really messing up your stations, aren't we? Yeah. Let's see what we can see. We need this one. Yeah, you're going to need a new platform. So's our purple one there. The mixed freight needs to be... Is this the... Yeah, Chesapeake Oil Refinery. You now need to be on 3. And beautiful. You can fit in there quite nicely. And then this one. So we've got the wells, which is... should be up there, yes. And then the oil refinery, where you should be on 3. That's what I'm hoping. No, 2. Then you're on 2. It's gorgeous. Look at you go. Yes, and then you're on the correct one. Heading back the other way. Oh, it's coming together. We just need to make the connection. We're going to need quite a bit more blocking than we have currently. Where do we want to signal this? Well, we will need one down here, won't we? We have the option of going 1, 2. Oh, it's only 2 routes. We'll call it 2. So yeah, where that switch is just there, we'll one-way it for now anyway. Right, and then we'll need a bit of blocking down here as, we need some electrification still. I kind of want to leave enough room, but that is the perfect place to come off that corner, isn't it? Up to, actually, it's more like that. Yeah, that is the perfect place then. So you're going to go there. We will have a flat crossing here. You're going to go like that. That should be fine. Well, you're on a bit of a slope there, aren't you? So we can't. Oh, I don't like that. Let's redo that. I guess what we need to do is flatten it from this point, just this section here, so that it doesn't dip down. And then we might be able to get a cleaner junction in one swoop. So if you run that way, we'll bring you down just a touch. We just need the crossover one to be tidier. That's worse. Yeah, because this track's heading up. So I guess we need to do this track first, don't we? Or, here's the thing. Perhaps we do this one branching in to this. So this is now technically the main line, and we can have that flat as it scoots out that way. And then this can branch in, I'm hoping. Oh, have we run out of room? I mean, grade. I don't think so. No, there we go. We'll take the catenary off when we're done. That's okay, isn't it? Is that tidy? I mean, if we can't get it tidy crossing over, which is highly probable. Yeah, too much slope. It's because we start our climb up there. This is a puzzle that needs to be solved. Perhaps we can just get the junction flat and then rework the corner a little bit with a slightly different grade. So if we bring this off just up to, what, 50? I don't know what angle we need to be at. I'm determined to make this work, guys. In fact, could we come off at a better angle completely? And maybe get out of the tunnel here? Something like that. And then we get rid of the tunnel section so we can see what we're doing. So we flatten out. Further on. We'll go like that. Then like that. That way we can branch off when we know it's perfectly flat at 50. Oh, we got it. Is that beautiful now? There we go. Guys, we've got ourselves a junction. The question is, do we have enough to get up there? Oh, we don't. We don't have enough, guys. We have managed to speed it up a bit. Are we ever going to get up there? Oh, it's a 3% grade tunnel. Well, that's actually okay. Here we go. Guys, I figured it. We'll take it back there. We'll do the same as what we did before. Except, all we need this to be is 3%. And then we can make a real tidy connection. We'll get you heading towards... Yeah, we'll get you heading towards... What is it over there? Beaumont. Right, we'll get you heading towards Beaumont. 120 should be fine. Yeah, now that this is a set grade, we can still make the junction. It'll be a... I think we can just go round there at 3%. There we go. This should be a perfect junction. We've now slowed it back down again, but I prefer the passenger line to be the... Oh, it's beautiful. Guys, there we go. A 3% grade crossing. Anything but a flat crossing, but that's what it is. Right, there we go. And then we'll tidy that section up where we were testing things out, or I was trying things out. I didn't realise that's That's how much slope we've got. We probably will double track a bit more of this now. Probably up here somewhere, maybe on the straight section, if we can. Now, this doesn't need catenary, but we could maybe do it there, around 50. Just so if we have longer trains, we don't have to worry about where the junction is past the tunnel, because we don't want them backed up, do we, over the junction. Construction not possible. Okay, why? Delete this. It should be possible, shouldn't it? I hope, anyway. There we go. Got it. I mean, we will have a... Why not? We'll have a blocking signal there. That's where one was. I guess we can have one the other side as... Oops. No, not there. Guess we can have one the other side as well. There we go. Like that, facing each other. The arrows. We're definitely going to need one coming into here. We'll have it a little ways away. And we'll take off the electrics for the freight line. Nothing against freight and electrics. We just don't need it for our build. Now you should be electric running all the way down through the tunnel and join up with the other line that we've got. There we go. Yep, that shouldn't be electrics. That's freight. It also shows us which is freight and which is not. Guys, I think we have that section. We just need to connect up now. And hopefully, this won't be too terrible. Catenary, yes. I'm just going to put it in, see what the game does. I don't think we need a tunnel there. I'd prefer to see our train. There's nothing wrong with the tunnel. But we can have a little view of the train going by once we rebuild the highway for them. I know it's one massive cutting we've got, but we're all about cliff faces on this, or rock faces at the very least. There we go. We'll get that tidied up. Bit of official episode, just to get a rough idea of how different it will look once the there we go. Once we've got it all smoothed to how we want it. We're obviously going to put another train on the passenger line. It's going to need at least 2. That's what we'll start with anyway. Get rid of some of those jaggies there. We're going to obviously need a bit of signalling. We won't see it from the tunnel, unfortunately, which is a bit awkward. If you put these in, they're blocked. I'm going to put them in anyway. Yeah, it's all you can see is wall. Won't it? Yeah, it's completely obstructed. It's fine. It's functioning. That's what matters. This will be a... We'll put this one further back for the passenger train. That's going to be a one-way signal back there. There. I think we're good. We won't need too much blocking. I will go ahead and block the passenger line, though. We'll have one either end of the station. Even though there are signals here. Do we need 2 here? No, we only need... we need 1 there, don't we? And then... is there a 2-way one? I thought I saw one before. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? Left side. 2 head. That doesn't make sense. It'd still be 1. There's only 1 route because that other section is a one-way section. That'll be 2-way like that. Yeah, you can't go up that. It's not allowed. All right, I think we've got it. Lots of blocking needs doing, but other than that, it's good. What are you doing? Are you heading back? Guys, he's already made a stop down at Beaumont. Well, unfortunately for you, managed line, you're going to get changed again. So, after Beaumont, we now need to go, is that right? Clearwater, Beaumont, yes. Add station, you now terminate at Chesapeake, and then you're going to go back to Beaumont. I don't think annex is required. Chesapeake Hillside Railroad. Well, we can't now because they're not 2 separate stations. Well, that's kind of cool though. I like it. Yeah, that works. I like this little thing that's going on. Right, let's duplicate our train. Oh, we can't. Where's our nearest depot? Electrical. We don't have an electrics depot, do we? No, it's going to need to be somewhere. I guess it could be up here. This is the electrics place. We'll just do something temporary for now. We just need to get it on, don't we? Fear not, guys. We'll sort a nice little depot out. Because I would like it here, but with proper crossovers and everything. Because it would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll just have it there for now. And then I'll do all the proper work for it. So you're just going in that way. Sure, we'll put like a little mainline signal. Why not? And then we'll call it there, guys, I think. We've got the build done. And we're going to duplicate our train. Hopefully everything works just fine. Duplicate, yes. Confirm mass clone of 1. Absolutely. There's going to be a lot going on the map, a lot of updating. Where are you heading to first? You're heading to Clearwater, that's correct. We'll jump on board. Maybe we'll pass our friend. I know we're running the same to you. I know we're running the same line. There we go, guys. Hillside, yeah, Athens Hillside Railroad has been completed. That is Bob Razzler, the oil train. That is train 19, so that's our friend up there. And I finished the road off. By the way, look what we've got going on. I should have said anything. Spoilers. But you'll see on the cab ride that there are cars running. I didn't actually know there were cars running. Alright guys, we're on board our brand new electric train. We have a complete Athens Hillside Railroad. I guess that's the name of the company, isn't it? Athens Hillside Railroad Incorporated, or whatever they would put after the end of that. We're going to see some traffic then on the roads from Athens to Clearwater, which is kind of nice to see because it will busy it up, and it's scenery we don't have anything to do with. Yes, the AI are going to be travelling now to Athens on that scenic road. We might have to take a ride in a car, and then we'll get to see our trains come by at some point. That would be kind of lovely. Ignore the stuttering. We just did a lot of changes and a lot of building. So, yeah, we'd have to wait a bit. I'm going to see if it settles down, though. There is some bizarreness going on. If you Alt-Tab, sometimes it clears it up and it stops lagging. I don't know if you'll remember that little issue way back in the day, but I'm not going to go on too much about that because we'll have to see how the final update changes things, because it is a new rendering engine, I believe. At least they've refined it somewhat. So we'll see. We'll see. I can worry about it then. But guys, thank you for watching. I enjoyed that build today. And until next time, take care.